Hey, it's Wicked Pixel with the Ownable Apartments mod version 3. This mod allows you to become an apartment landlord, and this is the apartment complex that we'll be purchasing and filling with tenants. And there's a lot I need to explain with the mod and any troubleshooting problems that you might run into, I'll try to discuss in this video. One more thing, please read all the instructions on the download post to help you get this running. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is give it the venue type. There are 3 venue type options. There's condo, and this one is enjoy the feeling of ownership with wider access to a growing community. The second one is a low income apartment, best option for households on a limited budget, and a luxury apartment. Expect a high level of comfort, amenities, and prestige from luxury apartments. So you just decide what kind of apartment complex you're offering to people. So this one, I think I'm going to go low income because I don't think it definitely doesn't fit condo, it doesn't fit luxury and low income, but for you just decide what you want. Okay, one thing I should mention is if you do not see these options, these custom venues, then the reason for that is the venue list, and there are a couple of ways around that. Number one, you can try a different venue list. I use Zerbuz, I believe that's the way you pronounce it, I'm sorry. But I use that one, and I get the one from CurseForge. That seems to work pretty good. But there's also one from Basemental that you can use. So try those two. Let's say you try those and you're still not seeing the custom venues. Just skip this whole process. You can skip the purchasing process, set it to generic, and you still can purchase it, but if it doesn't pop up and you can't purchase, you don't have to go through the purchase process. You still can just set it to generic and just run the mod per usual without buying anything. I'm going to leave this as a low income apartment, and that's pretty much all you have to do to set up. Okay, here we are in Create a Sim. I need to give my sim the apartment landlord trait, so I'm just going to get rid of this one and add the apartment landlord trait and create a sim. These sims invest their money into buying and renting out apartment complexes. Very simple, I guess. So he's got the trait that'll unlock all the interactions. All right, the next step is to actually purchase the apartment complex. I'll be doing that from residential lot. Just be aware you will need get to work to actually make the purchase for it to show up and everything. So here we go. Here's the apartments menu, and I can purchase the condo, purchase low income apartment. I set up the low income apartment, so that's what I'll be doing. All right, here's the apartments. Do that. All right, I'm going to just transfer a little bit more. Confirm. One thing I want to remind you about, if you are using any of my ownable type mods, is that the retail business UI, avoid using that. The only thing you can really use is to sell the store. You'll get like your money back or something like that. Oh, let me cancel. And so that's the only thing. Avoid any other use of that. One of the first things you want to do is control access to your apartment. So I'm just going to lock for everyone. No one should be getting in these apartments yet because I haven't rented them out. So all the doors, lock them for everyone. So one thing that can happen is the interactions won't show up on the computer, and this could be a glitch with the desk. So what I'm going to do is add another desk and computer until I find the right combo where my interactions show up. So I do like this desk, so I'll keep it there. Hopefully I don't have to get rid of it, but if I do, all right, so I'm going to use a desk out of the game. Let me find a base game desk, or this is base game, I think. I like this desk. Hold on. Let me put it right kind of where, actually I'm gonna take this chair and just maybe get some of this stuff. Hopefully none of this is glitching it out. Gotta have your coffee mug. Put this, get rid of that. I'm gonna get the computer from high school years, yes. Where is it? Okay, let's see if the interactions show up now. And it, okay, so if you run into that, that's basically what you have to do. You want to launch, to start getting tenants, you want to launch a social event. Okay, and it is an apartment unit leasing. So screen potential tenants to make sure they meet rental qualifications. Okay, so let's pick an applicant, and we'll pick her, and pick ourselves as the landlord. And this lot, Allentown Apartments. Okay, there we go. So our potential tenant should be arriving. All right, let's make sure she has the applicant. Okay, come on in. Oh yeah, well, sit beside me. Already weird. Hello. Okay, let's click on her, and okay, so we can ask potential tenant, do you have a felony? Let's get straight to the point here. Straight to the meat and potatoes. So I'm going to go to the applicants menu and ask, does she have do you have a felony? And I might want to stack these up. Run a background check from the apartment. Okay, and then let's get an answer and then verify the answer. I do, but I can explain the situation. I was falsely accused and working on my innocence. Okay. You know what? We're going to verify that, though. So we're going to run a background check using the phone. So we just go to here, right here, tenant screening, and verify, contact parent, perform credit check, run a background check. So it's just a simple phone call. See what she's accused of, and then she has, she doesn't have a felony. All right, so they found you innocent, so that's a good sign. Now if you want to skip all that, you can go ahead and approve or deny the applicant if you just want to go ahead and take a risk. All right, did it give me credit for the background check? I don't think it did. Contact a prior landlord. Let's contact her prior landlord and see what they have to say about her. Okay, let's do some role reversals. What a pleasant tenant. They paid the rent on time and never caused any issues. Wow. Okay. And she's into role play. Verify income through the bank. Okay, this is another phone issue. Verify income through the bank. Let's do that. Okay, cool. All right, income status is verified. This is looking good. Let's perform the credit check. You know what? I'm satisfied. I'm really satisfied. She's ticking all the boxes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let's go to applicants and approve the apartment lease. Go ahead and get her in here. Approve apartment lease. Come on. There we go. All right, I'm gonna settle on this silver and go ahead. Okay, we got our first tenant. We've got the deposit. We're gonna have her leave because that will get rid of that like applicant tooltip that's over her head, and then she can come back as a tenant. All right, to bring her back, we'll invite tenants through the social menu. It is the exact same interaction as invite over, but it's set to just have tenants in there. Upon her return, we're going to see she's already grouped up, so she's grouped up with us. That'll help have her follow us to the apartment. So we want to go into the apartment. So go here together. We need to be in the apartment before we change all the lock. Well, hold on. Let me actually change the locks. Allow. I'm going to unlock and then go here together. And hopefully she stays there because she's got a good lead on me. All right, now that we're both in the apartment, assign her the door. Lock door for everyone. Allow access to, and then assign apartment to our tenant. Okay, so she'll this is her apartment. One thing to understand though, they do not like leave their residential home, and pretty much it's a day-to-day basis. You have to invite them back. If they leave, you have to invite them back. So these apartments have nothing to do with like city living. These aren't city living apartments. They have to have a residential lot, so they're not moving off or anything like that. So just in case there's any confusion about that. But now this apartment is hers. She'll probably go in and out, stuff like that. All right, the next thing I want to do is just invite the workers back here and have them operate in the background, manage staff. So invite community manager. I'm gonna invite all three. Invite landscaping. I doubt they have anything to do, so they might roam around or go into any apartments that aren't locked. Invite maintenance staff and roam around in here. So now your apartment complex is operational. Where did she go though? Is she still in here? I don't know what she's doing, but she's tending to her business. All right, so let's take a look at the rest of the community management menu. You can collect rent, ask to leave property, give a rent reminder, and evict her. The eviction will remove the tenant trait, and once you do that, ask her to leave, change the locks, and you're good to go. She won't be back. If you don't want to use the assign apartment part, just use the regular allow access and lock door that comes with the Sims. It's basically the same thing. I think I covered all the troubleshooting, the things that were sent to me that people were having problems with. I really hope so. If not, just let me know. So that'll do it for this video. Until the next, take care.